Hello and welcome to Kakuchopurei, and thanks to our friends at Samsung Malaysia, we have something really fun to review today, which is the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 FE. So if you're unfamiliar with the FE or the Samsung nomenclature, FE stands for Fan Edition. The Fan Editions are typically released around 6 to 7 months after the initial base release of the Buds 3 in this case. And the FE tends to be slightly more affordable with certain specs being trimmed out. But if you are very particular about this kind of things, stretching your ringgit and dollar with the most amount of tech, FE might actually be the steal, purchase steal. So let us explain. But before we go any further, need to clarify, we recently reviewed the Buds 3 Pro. You can find that review on our website. And we also reviewed the S25 FE, which is also on our website. We spoke about the value of purchasing these products and whether it's worth the money. And today we're going to be talking about the same. And in this case, the FE does come with certain, not come with, they are missing out on certain parts which is available in the Pro. But then again, there is a significant gap in terms of pricing. So now the Galaxy Buds 3 FE costs 499 ringgit, 499. The Buds 3 Pro costs 350 ringgit more at 850 ringgit. So that is a proper gap there. In American dollars, that's like almost $100 difference. And with that $100 difference, something's got to give. But some of these differences, casual user could live with. Let us explain. Alright, so before we go any further, let's talk about what you get out of the box. So this is a very compact box. Out of it, obviously you get the earbuds and the charging case. No charging cable, but they do give you basically 3 pairs. 2 pairs is already with the buds here, and 2 other pairs. One is the larger one, one is the smaller one. For the first time users or those who've done it before, they can actually do a proper fitting. When you launch the app on the phone to pair it with your device, it will help with your ear fitting. So it's kind of cool, so it doesn't pop out of your ear as easily. Alright, so there you go, put it aside. This is how it looks like. To be honest, we are more of over-ear headset wearers, so we prefer that. But sometimes we need to travel light. We don't have space to keep our headsets, so this earbuds is the next best thing. We typically use our Buds 3 Pro as our go-to ones, but these ones might actually be a good secondary one, especially if we are out and about, going to places that a bit seedy, or we might run the risk of losing it. So this is much more affordable than the Pros, which is much more expensive. This one looked exactly the same as the Pro, apart from the color, obviously. They come in this bladed form, and we are actually fans of it. They stick nicer to the ear, it doesn't pop out as easily compared to the ones that shape like beans. Obviously the blade here is where you control, you can tap it once, twice, 3 times. You can squeeze it to give some certain gestures which can be programmed through the phone. And it's actually very decent at this price, at $499. A lot of people might be wondering, who is this product for? Because obviously you want to go for the best. Yes, go ahead, by all means, spend 850 ringgit for the Pro. You will not regret it. But sometimes people are a bit more cautious before investing a lot of money into tech, which it could be the first time purchasing an earbud, and this is actually a very good entry point. Or you're looking for something that you want to give it to your mom, to your dad, to your younger sibling, to your younger cousin, for them to use. This is actually a very respectable product to give it to them. You are not skimping much, even though yes, compared to the Pro, it's not as packed. It doesn't come with all the bells and whistles, but you omit some whistles, you still get something that is actually very compelling. So what are you missing out? For one, you are missing out on certain codecs when it comes to the music and the sound interpretation. It's not as great as what you get on the Pro. It's a given. there is a cost difference there. Samsung needs, something's got to give, right, at this lower price. But it still does come with active noise cancelling. However, the active noise cancelling, or ANC for short, is not as great as what you get on the Pro. You are still able to cancel out ambient noise, outside noise, chatter, but once you hop into, say, a train, a packed train, or go into a plane, then you start to feel the difference between this one and what you get with the Pro model. ANC is still there, but it's not as effective. But then again, not as great ANC is better than no ANC. Yeah, take it as you will. Another thing that you need to consider in getting this is the lack of wireless charging. So the Pro models do have wireless charging, but then again, how often do you use a wireless charger? We feel the USB-C port here to charge the carrying case is more than adequate. So we are not complaining on that. We are not going to lose sleep over missing out on wireless charging. Apart from that, quality of life, I guess, unless you are very, very nitpicky. So if you're getting something for, sibling, for parents, this makes a very good Christmas gift, to be honest. And you might very, very want to consider this. We're not sure if Samsung's going to have a sale soon, but since we are at the end of the year, safe to assume they might have some price cuts. And this is a very, very compelling product to look at. Do we love it? Yeah, we won't say that we love it. We like it because we have access to the Pro. We'll use the Pro still. But if you are looking for something to give to someone who's trying to get into the Samsung ecosystem, someone who's they just want a pair of earbuds just to get the work done. They just want to listen music on the go, or you want to get something for yourself without too much commitment cash-wise. This is actually a very, very good product. How would we score it? Give it a proper 70 out of 100. We do recommend it. Do check Samsung's website occasionally for the best offers and best price. This is something that you will not regret. If you want to upgrade, just pass it to someone else. They will thank you for it. Oh yeah, by the way, yes, you can accept calls, you can answer calls, you can do video calls with it. You can even give voice commands if you're into that, talking to your AI assistant on your phone. This works very well. No complaints there. Very few negatives for this. So I hope you enjoy this new format that we are working on. Let us know on how we can improve. We recently hit 150k subs on the channel. Thank you very much. Our next aim is to hit hopefully 200 by the end of the year, but it seems like 175 is more realistic. Appreciate the comments, appreciate the likes. If you haven't subscribed, do click the subscribe button. It will make us happy. And for more videos, stay tuned to Kakuchopurei, and we'll catch you later.